Speculation.
Speculation.
I don't know why I went to this hand movement, but whatever.
Also, I like how this could be like for anything because like look
Say
at the
their
thought bubble.
name.
Yeah.
Look at the thought bubble.
Yes. Welcome to a special edition of the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I just realized my headline still says, however, Lucy, and I'm gonna leave it. You know.
Yes.
It's staying there. We are drinking crack tea. What else is new? It's black cherry pomegranate, and it's delicious. And I have water somewhere because hydration important as always.
The way I need like pomegranate, like anything. I have an EOS that I use for that right now. So, and apparently that's like the Christmas edition.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. I am Brandon, your professional fangirl of concerts, drag, and video games. I had coffee earlier. Now just my giant ass water bottle, like because again, hydration is important.
I got you beat though.
Yes, you did.
What size is yours? A 40?
Yeah, this is 40.
I think mine is 64.
I can't hold 64 because it's too big for my bag.
And I'm chronically dehydrated, so I have to carry 64. Sorry, Mr. Talented. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Hello, guys. It is me. It is I, Mr. Talented, your favorite guy. And I don't have a big old water bottle like these other two, but I'm drinking a generic bottle of water sponsored by Mistress Couture Calais, Baby Doll Fox Incorporation Limited, as usual.
Good. Yeah, that generic. Stay tuned for our US video. It's coming out after this one for sure. Gag them a bit for sure. We're here. I caught wind of a cute little rumored cast for Global All-Stars, which we know is happening. We know that for sure. RuPaul confirmed that in an EW interview earlier this year. We hadn't really heard anything about it. We figured it would be filming sometime around this time, because we should be seeing some form of All-Stars cast and the cast for season 16 filming at some point in the next couple of months. They typically film the US seasons back to back in like April to June time is typically when they do it. So I figured we would get something soon. I wasn't expecting anything out of the blue like this, but I got a rumored cast list from a good Judy of mine. So we're going to talk about it. I've already told these two the whole list. We're all pumped if this is real.
Mm-hmm.
We're not sure. We have no confirmation on whether this is real or not.
Mind you, everything here is alleged or allegedly.
Oh, I should probably put up the ticker banner, but I'm also going to put everything is alleged.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, true.
Information. There we go. Cool.
Okay.
So yes, everything in this video is alleged. We don't know anything other than this cute little rumor that popped up a day ago, I guess. So we're gonna dive into it. So what we know the rumor to be so far is that this cast is 12 queens. They are representing 8 franchises.
Oh wow.
Which is a lovely distribution, if you ask me.
It is.
Yeah, so 12 queens, 8 franchises. And the rumor, allegedly, is that the format is going to be the same as All-Star 7, where there are no eliminations and it is some sort of point system. Now, I did enjoy that for All-Star 7, and I said that I would want to see it again. I'm a little concerned, and I don't know if y'all would agree with this, I'm a little concerned about it popping up on a 12-person cast.
No, yeah, I agree, because 12 people, I'm like, how many episodes will this be now?
I'm gonna assume probably the same length as other All-Star seasons recently, which has been 12 to 14, depending on the season.
How many was All Star 7, if you remember?
7 was 12.
12. Okay.
And I believe 6 was 13.
Yes.
It might have also been 12. I don't remember. I just rewatched it though, so I should know, but I think it was more than 12 episodes.
Okay. So it's what I'm thinking, because of how big they're gonna try to like do this. It is. I'm hoping it'll be a justified 14 for me.
I would be more than okay with 14.
I like the idea of using the All-Star 7 format. But if we do another winter season, I think we should leave the legendary legend stars just for them. I think for this, as you said, Logan, it's point based. So I think they should do the points like how people at home do it. Winner,
Sure.
high, low, and we still get a bottom two, but just with no elimination. And they do
Oh,
the points
okay.
that way.
Ooh,
Because
okay.
if you have just the two winners and then everyone else being safe, it runs the risk of people having the same amount of points towards the end of the season.
Mhm.
So
I like that because that also gives incentive, like on challenges where some queens may not feel as confident. It still gives them incentive to not pull like a jinx in the design challenge where she's like, I'm just going to do the best that I can, but there's no consequence. Like I do like that there's like the potential of a consequence in that regard. Plus, that does give the potential for 2 lip syncs an episode, which I think would be great.
Oh, I would love to see that.
Because if you did a top
we could do
2, you could do a top 2 lip sync and a bottom 2 lip sync.
Mhm.
So, again, we have no clue what the point system is going to look like, but allegedly that's what we're looking at seeing right now. So, let's just dive in. Yeah.
Let's do it.
So, we have 3 queens allegedly representing the US on this Global All-Star season, and the first of everybody here at Global All-Stars. Who would be the 3? Miss Alyssa Edwards, icon from season 5 and All-Stars 2. She has talked very openly about wanting to return to the show for a US versus the world or a Global All-Stars. So seeing her on this rumored list, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either.
Same.
But I'm thrilled.
Same.
I'm also, so spoiler, she is the only person from season 5 or All Stars 2 to be competing on this alleged cast. I would be so thrilled to finally see Alyssa compete, A, without Coco, and B, without Relaska Talks.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's going to be a really interesting dynamic, but go ahead, Mr. Talented, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. I was just gonna say I think she could go all the way. Like
Oh,
honestly.
absolutely.
I think she'll do very well.
Alyssa has always had everything that it took to win Drag Race. She is just in an unfortunate situation where she was on 2 of the most competitive seasons we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I'm thrilled. I'm so thrilled. If this, I hope this I'm gonna say it at the top, I hope this cast is real. At top to bottom, this cast is allegedly phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they are alleged. They are phenomenal. I know that for sure. But yes, and she has brought just so many good Drag Race moments. I thought this was RuPaul's best drag queen competition. Like that.
Yeah.
The Annie Oakley with the big wig and the gun. Just, oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm thrilled. So thrilled to see her on this list.
Yes, like a lot with Alyssa, obviously. Other than Bianca, she is the other queen that I have the most quotable moments from any other parts of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, like her blowing up with her Netflix show, the tour I saw of her last year. It is long overdue for Alyssa to finally be a force within this competition to actually be
Yeah.
able to show what she can bring. And like you
Yeah.
said, without Relaska Talks and without Coco.
Yeah. Mind you, Coco only they didn't have a beef on All Stars 2 and Coco was only there for one episode, but still,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
Yeah.
next up, representing the US allegedly, Aja La Beja, ninth, I believe, on season 9, if I remember correctly. Yeah, ninth on season 9, sixth, or I guess technically seventh, unfortunately, on All Stars 3.
Yeah, technical 7th.
And what did they get on Legendary? 5th on Legendary season 2 as part of the House of La Beja.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 5th. This one, I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised to see Aja on this list, but I'm thrilled.
Same. Aja's not the first person I think when it comes for a global all stars type.
She's not the first person I think of that would want to return to the show, honestly.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I think she has stopped doing drag
For the
for a
time
little bit.
being.
Yeah.
So she's kind of been in an interesting place since All Stars 3, where she's been undergoing her transition, living her authentic life, which obviously I'm so happy to see. And we saw a little bit of that on Legendary. To my knowledge, she's kind of ceased doing drag, and I guess this is sort of a spoiler for All Stars 8, the All Stars 8 cast. But I guess it's kind of a similar situation to Monica Beverly Hills, where they kind of stopped doing drag. But I guess if you get the call and you want to do it and you have the resources to do it, I guess do it. And she's an incredible performer who I think, if circumstances had gone otherwise, I think Aja could have won All Stars 3.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I stand by that. I really do think there is a shot in hell that Aja could have won.
Yeah, we saw that in Aja for All Stars 3, the very first episode.
Yeah.
Where I was not expecting her to do that performance, but of course I was happy that was what the case was.
Level your pussy up if you're feeling that's so good.
Is she gonna jump from there?
Is she gonna jump from there again?
Mm-hmm. Or is
I
she
would
gonna
like to
walk
see it.
that duck and show Anitra up?
Oh my god. Oh, she will.
Oh, she
Yeah,
will.
she's gonna try and show Anitra up. She is.
And she makes iconic TV.
She does.
You're
oh,
perfect. You're
you're
beautiful.
beautiful. You look like
Yeah.
Seal.
That was Trixie.
I know. Towards Aja, but
Toward Aja, yes.
Yep. And rounding out our representation from the US is Naomi Smalls, the legs of both All Stars 8 or All Stars 4 and season 8. Finalist on both seasons. I think it's interesting to see Naomi on this list. Not because I don't think she deserves it, because I think she does. But given where she's at in her career, I'm a little surprised because she has had one of the most consistent spots in the Vegas show in Drag Race Live. She's been pretty much a mainstay since the beginning of the Vegas show. And I mean, again, like I said with Aja, and I would say with Alyssa as well, and anybody on this list, if you get the call and you want to do it, you take the call. Like Mo Hart said, RuPaul called and I answered. It's just interesting that she would go back, given that she has she'll probably continue to be a mainstay on the Vegas show after this filming and forever because she's incredible. But I thought it was an interesting. I was intrigued to see her on this list for right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I think she too will come back and do very well because season 8, it was always Bob being the powerhouse, and
Yeah.
All Stars 4, the other three were, stronger than her. She didn't get her win, so, later in the season. So I
But
think
boy, did she
she,
capitalize on it when she did.
yeah, the big moment.
Yeah.
So I think she'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, to this day, I am still like on that horse where I'm actually happy. Well, not happy, more so like it is sad that Manila was eliminated at that point, but
Yeah.
she did what she had to do.
She wanted to win.
She wanted to win, so I'm like that was like one of the most strategic things I've seen, and like at that point, I honestly wanted Naomi to win at that at that point. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's definitely interesting. Now, how do we feel? We'll talk about the rest of the list in a second, but I will say only the American girls are people that have competed twice on Drag Race. So this would be all of their third shot. Everybody else on the cast allegedly has only competed once. Do we? That seems to be a trend with the versus the worlds as well. Do we like that? Is there someone? I guess we can say like cast wish lists or who we think could have been on the cast for the end. But how do we feel about all three of these U.S. girls getting a third shot when there are other queens that could have gotten a second shot?
I say it's justified because again, Global All Stars, like we're trying to get like a variety of different entertainers when it comes to this type of format of global. And when we think of versus the world, you like, of course, when we saw Jujubee, Mo Hart, Raja, and Silky,
Mhm.
like I saw it for all of them that they really deserved a shot for a versus the world. So I guess in that kind of sense, like you probably would have to do an all stars before you can be considered for a versus the world, I guess. For US standards. For US standards.
I agree. I feel like you kind of have to work your way up.
Mhm.
I don't think you should just go from, regular season and go to Global All Stars, because I see Global All Stars and Burst the Well as this, big
Yeah.
thing where everyone from all the world, fighting and all
Mhm.
of that. So
Yeah.
I think, I don't even think that well, they have an advantage, but I don't even think it's that big of an advantage because anything can happen, you know? So,
Yeah.
And we've seen how global drag is like so much different than US drag.
mhm.
Yeah. I do
And
agree. There are a couple queens who have not come back for regular All Stars that I would have loved to see on this cast, and we'll talk about that later. Because I do want to talk about like potential people we would have swapped out or things like that. But
Yes.
I do agree. I love all three of these queens, so I'm not disappointed in this
Same.
representation. So next up, representing Thailand with our singular Thailand spot on this cast, is not someone that competed on Thailand, but Pangina Heels. Don't get me wrong, I'm still thrilled that Pangina is allegedly on this list. However, there are 2 seasons worth of Thai queens that you could have put on this show. And
mhm.
it's no shade to Pangina. I'm so thrilled to potentially see her back. However, you have, I think there's however, Lucy, you have I think 26, 28 queens from Thailand that you could have cast. And I just would have loved, if you're going to do Pangina, I would have loved to see another spot for either a Thai queen or a Filipino queen.
No, yeah, I agree.
That's just me personally.
The thing is though, so if I feel like when because I heard this entire list, but with Thailand specifically, because this was the first international franchise,
Mm-hmm.
like we were able to see what Pangina was able to do in UK versus the world, and of course,
Mm-hmm.
like it was very telling of like why I think it was smart for her to compete. This is
Yes.
the same thing because you're getting exposed to the US is now getting exposed to a more international audience.
Mhm.
And Pangina being the face of Drag Race Thailand, it makes sense why this would be the cast. Now, would be all for I keep forgetting how to say her name correctly. First winner of season 1.
Natalia Pliacam?
Natalia.
Yeah, Natalia, yeah. I would love her to be competing in a global all stars as well.
Absolutely. Either winner of Thailand, Natalia or Anjali Anang, I think would have a great shot at winning. Genuinely. Both of them are so funny, so entertaining. Angela won 5 maxi challenges on Drag Race Thailand. And 6 if you include Runway, but their seasons were also weird.
But I love how weird it is.
Yes. But let me make it very clear. I love Pangina with every ounce of my heart, and I'm so happy that she allegedly will be getting another shot at winning. I just wish we also had another spot to highlight another Thai queen, another Filipina queen. She's not the only Asian queen on this cast. Actually, I lied several times. But I wish, because I believe every franchise currently is being represented except for Philippines on this cast.
Yeah.
Every franchise that has finished a season.
Yes.
So there might be one I'm forgetting. I don't remember. Anyway,
I can look through.
No, I think they're all represented. With that being said, love Pangina. So thrilled if this is real. I hope it is. I love Pangina.
Yeah. I'm hoping because I love Pangina. Again, got to meet her twice. Got to see her twice. And Pangina knows this, because she recognized me when I saw her the second time.
Oh.
So I was just like, this is. So I'm excited.
Yeah, she's a doll, and I'm thrilled. Next up, we have 2 queens representing Canada. And the first, what's her name?
Yes, Priyanka.
Priyanka, the winner of Canada's Drag Race Season 1.
This is, again, Priyanka is one of the queens I really wanted in one of the first versus the worlds.
Yes. I wanted her on All Winners.
Same.
Yeah. She's gonna do great. Great confessional queen. What did she struggle in on her season?
Snatch Game.
Snatch Game and comedy.
Yes, so the comedy challenges. Yeah. She's a great confessional queen. Great TV. If she can nail the comedy on the head, I think she could go pretty far. I think she'll do really well. Yeah.
Yeah. I love Priyanka. I'm thrilled. Spoiler, she is not the only winner on this cast. In fact, a third of the cast are winners. So that's going to be an interesting dynamic, again, if this is real. But I love Priyanka, so I would be so happy to see her back on TV.
Yes, same.
So, yeah. The other queen representing Canada is Pathia, finalist from Canada's Drag Race Season 2.
The 2 Ps, Priyanka and Pathia.
Yeah. I love Pathia. I really do. They are such a magnificent entertainer. The looks. We're gonna get allegedly more Pathia looks. That in itself, I'm excited.
No, yeah, I'm very excited too. Canada Season 2 was one of the seasons I didn't finish. However, a lot of Pathia's looks I've seen on Twitter constantly. And of course, if I had watched it consistently, you would say this would be my winner right here.
Spoiler: she
I know.
doesn't win.
I know
Canada
she doesn't
season
win
2.
because
I'm
I know
so
I
sorry.
know that I know that Isis won. So
What? How do you know that? It's not like you watched Canada's Drag Race Crave Original Canada versus the World or anything.
Yeah, I'm excited for her. It's glad to see that the last person in the season 2 top 3 will get a shot at an All
Yep.
Stars. For me, she just needs to work on lip syncing.
Yes.
If they do a top 2 format,
Or even a
um,
bottom 2 format.
yeah, she's just gonna have to work on her lip syncs. But her looks stunning, so I'm excited for her.
Yeah. Agreed.
yes.
So next up, representing Holland, the winner of Drag Race Holland Season 1, MV Peru. This is she could win the whole damn thing.
She could.
She could.
She has, I think, the best track record by numbers of any winner ever.
I think
I think it's either her or it's Bianca Del Rio.
no, I think
Or it's Carmen Farala.
I think it's going by Drag Detective's video. I think it's either her, probably Sharon, or probably Danny Beard.
Oh.
Yeah, Danny and Sharon weren't winners by the time he did that video, so I'm thinking probably those 3.
Okay, if we're looking at this, so 4 maxi challenge wins, 2 mini challenges.
She won 4 out of 7 competitive episodes and never placed below safe.
Yes.
So.
And I think Sharon was high every week except one.
So I'm guessing
Yeah.
it's like percentage wise has the best track record.
Or it's points per episode, I believe is. I'm pulling up the Drag Detective video. Shout out to him. He's great.
Yeah,
love him.
I can't remember whether it's Envy or Carmen. But it was filmed 9 months. It was recorded 9 months ago. So
I know Envy was at the top of his list. Like I just watched that like a couple of days ago.
at work.
I rewatched it.
Yeah, it's Envy with Bianca in second, and Viv actually is third. With the artist for no, I guess the artist now once again known as Tyra Sanchez in fourth, and then Carmen Farala's in fifth. So Danny might be up there. I know Danny was low a few times, so I'm not sure. But regardless,
Danny
Envy.
wasn't low.
Danny wasn't low?
No, she was safe and above.
Oh. Well. Fuck my drag, right? I guess. Anyway, I love Envy. I absolutely love Envy. So.
Well, also, again, another strategic casting, having a winner of Holland. So
a winner of a franchise that currently doesn't exist. Absolutely.
Yep, right.
And a lot of US exposure knowing of Envy Peru is because of Nikki tutorials.
Yes.
So
she's gonna do great.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna do it.
No, I'm excited for her because like again, like Envy killed it on her season. So like this is something that like I can definitely see like US could be again like Logan like you said, like she could win the entire thing.
It would not, like if we come back to this a year from now and Envy Peru is the winner of Global All Stars, I would not be surprised in the slightest.
I wouldn't either.
Like she's got a lot more strong competition this time around, but she could win easily.
She could.
So next up, representing Italia, the winner of season 1 of Italia, Elektra Bionic. Famously
go ahead, you say it.
Oh, famously the only winner to have never won a maxi challenge. But I will say, by Lucy LaDuca logic, she does have 2 wins. So, maybe 1 or 2. I can't remember how many minis she won. You know, so Elektra allegedly, and we pretty much know this to be fact now, Elektra was in the casting pool for Canada's Drag Race Crave Original Canada versus the World. So I'm not surprised to see her here. I wouldn't be surprised if they said, hey, you could have Canada versus the World, or you could have Global All Stars. And she chose Global All Stars. Like, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
That wouldn't surprise me either.
As someone who didn't finish watching Italia season 1 because of obvious reasons, she still was the person that I was rooting for from day one. I really enjoy Elektra. If you haven't seen her reaction to winning, it's one of the most genuine reactions I've ever seen. It's really heartfelt, and she gets incredibly emotional in the video, which I love seeing. But yeah, I'm interested to see if she will finally get a win.
Yeah, I think out of everyone on the cast, she has quote unquote the most to prove because
Yeah.
I think she's probably the only one who doesn't have a win at all. Am I right with that?
No,
Oh,
there's
well,
one other person
well,
who
she's
does
one
not
of
have a
two who doesn't
Yeah.
have a win at all. So I'll be interesting. I'll be interested to see how she does.
I feel like this is again like of the other winners so far. Again, another strategic casting because exposing a franchise that wasn't like Logan said wasn't as loved.
Still is not as loved.
Because
despite season 2 being a very good season.
Yeah. So having a winner from Italia will give that exposure to say like maybe you should give Italia a chance, but at the same time, like we know what happened with it.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued and excited.
Very intrigued.
Yeah, very.
Next up, representing Down Under, is the other person who does not have a challenge win on this cast, and that's Art Simone. Down Under season 1, another controversial season, due in no part to Art herself. I'm gonna be honest, I'm genuinely shocked based on the things that Art Simone has said against Drag Race. This is the one casting choice that makes me question this list.
Same.
Because Art has been very outwardly vocal against her experience on Drag Race. And that's completely understandable given what happened and the amount of hate she received on the season. Because I remember when those NDAs lifted for the Down Under season 1 girls, and she on Twitter and on her YouTube channel just like continually talk about how she did not like her experience at all. She did not like the way she was edited. The whole comeback experience, obviously, like I said, she received a lot of hate for that. So this shocked me.
Yeah, this was a shock because like you told me what happened with her like when the season was going on because of course most of the international seasons like this was one I wasn't really like wanting to watch regularly even though I was interested, and then I think as the season went on it was just like, oh, this is I am still interested to see what she'll bring. But what now that you bring up like how she didn't enjoy like what she like for her original season, I guess something could change. I guess, but we shall see.
Yeah, I mean, she's a great queen. Love her looks. Love this look right here. Promo look still one of my
Yes.
faves from her. Yeah, I'll just be intrigued to see what she does, considering she didn't have a good experience the first time. Then again, it could have been the judges, it could have been Down Under's production, it could have been Down
Yeah.
Under's workroom.
All of those
Something could have
things.
been in the air. Yeah, so probably
Yeah.
the US will be a different feel for her, and she'll probably come into herself more and, get a
Mhm.
win or two, you know?
Let's hope. Yeah.
So,
Next up, we've got two queens representing the UK. The first of which is Black Peppa, finalist from UK season 4. Period.
I,
I'm
Period.
thrilled.
Yes.
I'm just worried about it being a little bit too quick. Seeing that
Yes.
she struggled with her, like like she only got high once and then was like,
She had one
like,
win, and I
and
think
never
she
placed
I
in the
think she
top
did have a
after
high
that.
placement once otherwise. I
Hmm.
think.
Did she? I don't think
I
so.
thought so. Hold on.
She
We can
started out
fact check
very
that.
strong. Um, she started very strong at the very beginning and then kind of like went
Mhm.
a little downhill
Mhm.
as the season went on.
Yeah, I think she got the one win
Oh,
and then like never placed in the top after that.
Oh,
you're
okay.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, her track record is win, safe, bottom 2, safe, bottom 2, and then hold on. What is it? Safe, bottom 2, safe, bottom 2, bottom 2.
Oh
So,
Yeah,
wow.
so yeah, I want her to come back for an All Stars and prove herself, but I just don't want her to come back a little bit too quick. I want her to like work on her comedy, work on her design challenge looks, all of that. Like I want her to be a full forced black pepper, you know? Like I don't want it to be a premature casting in a way. So that's my only issue,
Hmm.
well, critique with
yeah.
her being there.
I mean, it's valid. Like, again, like UK4 just ended. Like, and the fact that like if this is correct, like she could, and given like what we don't know what the format is, but if it's alleged that it's no eliminations, she could struggle a lot.
Hmm.
But I'm excited to see her because like I loved Black Peppa from the very beginning of UK4.
Hmm.
Like ever since that face reveal,
Hmm.
like that still gets to me every fucking time.
Right.
Like low key, I think this like her entrance was one of the reasons why like I've like watched UK4 regularly.
Yeah. Well, the other person is Crystal Versace, the winner of UK season 3. Who I would say, I know, Mr. Talented, you said Elektra kind of has the most to prove. I think other
Mhm.
than Elektra, I think Crystal has a lot to prove. I think a lot of people questioned Crystal's win. Um, People still question Crystal's win to this day. And I think she also would have a lot to prove in that regard. Just to show, hey, I am actually talented and this wasn't a fluke.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah, I mean the looks and the face is not going to be a question with her. Like
Yeah.
she's gonna give it to us. Um, yeah, I agree with you, Logan. Yeah, her win was a controversial one.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see her.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
I'm excited to see Crystal as well. Like, of what I've seen for UK3, like some of the stuff that I've seen, like I can see why like this would be a this is another strategic casting, I think, because again, a
Yeah.
winner. Um, Though of course I would have gone. I wish we had Lawrence Chaney.
I want Lawrence Chaney for an all winners.
Oh, yeah, true too.
That's why I don't want Lawrence here. That's just me. But
No, I kind of agree with that actually. Like I do want Lawrence Chaney in an all winner season.
yeah. And we have one more representing España is finalist from España season 1, Killer Queen.
Wait, so has everyone in the cast been a finalist or winner?
No.
No. Oh.
Alyssa
Oh, Alyssa.
and
Aja.
Aja.
Yeah. But everyone else has?
I believe so, actually. Oh, Pangina.
Pangina, yeah.
Alyssa, Aja, and Pangina. Everyone else is either a winner or a finalist.
Oh,
Yeah.
9 of wow, that's insane.
9 of the 12. And then literally the other 3 are Pangina Heels, Alyssa Edwards, and Aja, which like could have been a finalist on any of the seasons they competed.
Yep.
Yeah, this is gonna be good competition.
Ooh. Yeah.
Now I
okay.
haven't watched her season, so I don't know
Okay.
anything of her. But how much wins did she get?
1, I believe. Carmen really took home a lot of the wins on season 1 and was very, very dominant. I know she had at least 1 win. I'm double checking right now. Yeah, so she won. Oh, that's right. So she did only win 1 challenge, but she won Snatch Game.
Okay, that's.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
yeah,
wonderful.
she had a bit of an interesting run on España season 1 because you have 5 different queens out of the 10 queen cast receive wins, and the only person to win more than 1 challenge was Carmen, who won 3. So otherwise Killer was safe for the first half of the competition, won Snatch Game, and then fell into the bottom, and then had a high placement for the roast, and then was in the bottom for the makeover. But then again, everyone who wasn't Carmen was in the bottom for the makeover. They did a bottom 3 that episode. Personally, I don't think Killer should have been in the bottom for that challenge. But that's just my opinion of España season 1. But yeah, she was a very underestimated contestant in the eyes of the fans. Because she had her very, very high moment, and there are definitely some other times throughout her safe period that she could have been in the top. But there were also a lot of really strong competitors in that season, and when the stronger competitors started to go out earlier, she really rose and then like had her moment, and then kind of had a tumultuous journey to the final 3. So I love Killer, one of my favorite queens from España. I'm thrilled to see her back. Because Brandon, you didn't watch España as well, correct?
Didn't finish season 1
Gotcha.
yet. So
well, spoiler, she doesn't win. I just spoiled her whole track record for you. You're welcome.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But no, I'm thrilled to see Killer. There is another choice from España season 1 that I personally would have loved to see a little bit more, but I am very thrilled to see Killer on this cast. So, allegedly. It's a alleged cast because everything is alleged. But that's the cast, y'all. Alyssa Edwards, Aja LaBeija, I'm so sorry. Naomi Smalls, Pangina Heels, Priyanka, Pathia, Envy Peru, Elektra Bionic, Art Simone, Black Peppa, Crystal Versace, and Killer Queen. That's a lineup.
No, this is quite the lineup.
Oh, Jesus.
Do we have a top 4, maybe?
I do.
I also do.
Okay. Mr. Talented, do you have one?
Yeah.
Would you like to start then?
Sure. Envy Peru is obviously a shoo-in for me. So, Envy, Alyssa, Pangina, and I'm torn between Priyanka and Naomi.
Okay.
Actually, no, Priyanka or Pathia.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my lucky guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Brandon.
All right. So for me, of course, I have to go for Pangina because love her everything. Envy
Yeah.
Peru, Alyssa Edwards. So same three. And also, I'm very torn between a lot of the people. But if I had to pick, and this is to prove herself and also making sure, like, I'm glad that she's having her chance. Naomi Smalls
Okay.
So,
You both said what? Envy, Alyssa,
and
Pangina.
Pangina. Yes.
yeah, and then I
I'm
was split
gonna
between
I'm
Pathia.
gonna agree with those three. Um, my fourth, I'm thinking well-rounded, and I'm thinking of like if it's similar challenges to what we saw in All Star 7. I think my fourth choice is going to be Art Simone.
Mhm.
Okay.
I do think she was incredibly consistent in the challenges that she competed in. And of the challenges that we saw on All Star 7, if they are similar challenges, which I would assume Drag Race always does similar challenges. So I'm going to assume so. I think there are a few moments where she could struggle, but I think if there are as many like talking challenges or as many just in like scripted acting challenges, I think Art Simone can really shine there. I could genuinely see anyone on this cast making a top 4 for sure, but my fourth choice is going to go to Art Simone.
All right.
So now, is there anyone that's not on this cast that you would have liked to see? Maybe not necessarily replacing someone, but is there anyone that you think could have gotten a shot on this cast?
It's hard to think about because when it comes to
There's so many
US,
girls.
yeah, when it comes to
There's so
US,
many.
yeah, I can think of like maybe like the first one that comes to my head, and in my honest opinion, because she's toured she's actually toured the world. Bianca,
Mm.
Okay.
yeah, Bianca Del Rio. So,
Bianca's never going to go back, but I think that would be fun.
mhm.
I could see Bob.
Sure. Sure.
I'm thinking of someone from UK. I could see Bimini, but she probably won't. But I could have
That
seen
would,
Bimini
yeah.
or Taste.
Yeah.
Um,
I would say the one that comes to mind immediately for me is Dita Ritz.
Dita Ritz. Oh my god.
I think Dita,
mhm.
yeah, I think Dita is of this caliber. And that's kind of what I was saying earlier. Like, that's why I asked, like, whether we thought queens that had not been on US All Stars could be eligible, because I think Dita would be a great choice here.
Mm-hmm.
The other US queen that came to mind for me, I just because it's a new franchise or something. You know, I am missing a little bit of Jujubee. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Oh my
Give
God.
Jujubee her 5th shot to get 3rd place again. Like, no, I'm joking. No, the other person I thought of, and she's way too busy literally touring the country, would be Nina West. I think Nina
Nina,
would fit very
yes.
well into this cast.
Mhm.
And it wouldn't be questioned
Yeah, she's still touring.
necessarily.
She's still touring for Hairspray, which is
She's got a lifetime gig doing Hairspray if she wants it. Like, that's
Mhm.
kind of where we're at. As far as international queens,
I could
um
even. Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
I could even see Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, Brooklyn.
Give us a little stunt, you know?
Yeah. I could see Nikki. I think that would be a gag. But I think I could see Nikki on this cast.
Hmm.
My other España choice was actually Ugacio Crujiente. You don't know who that is, Mr. Talented, I'm gonna assume. So she went out sixth on season 1 of España. Incredibly conceptual, artistic queen, a very different aesthetic than anything we'd really ever seen on Drag Race. And I think that aesthetic could fit in very, very well amongst this cast. Then again, I don't know if she speaks English. So I think that is another limitation for some of these franchises where people don't speak English. I'm trying to think. As far as Canada is concerned, Jada Shada Hudson comes to mind, maybe.
Fierce Delicious. Oh,
Fierce
how
Delicious
could-
does come
Delicious,
to mind.
Fierce
definitely.
Delicious.
I mean, we've already created a whole season 2 cast. Like,
Or even
um,
Onyx from España.
absolutely, I think Onyx could fit in here lovely. I was gonna say one of the other finalists from season 2, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure who. Who else is there? I think oh no, what's her name? Oh no. I feel really bad
Which
now.
franchise? Which franchise?
Italia.
Oh, Italia.
Nihelenia from Italia season 2.
She
She was
made
a
the
fin-
final.
She was a
Yeah.
finalist.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. Okay.
Yeah, I think Nihelenia could fit in really well in this cast.
I could even see Rita, like, bring her back. Like,
Yeah.
I love her. I'm joking. That was a that was a joke.
Did you see
That
my
was a-
Did you see my face shift?
Oh no.
uh,
So it's funny. I was actually hoping that we could do a Global All Stars like fan cast video. And then I got this list, so now we did this video.
We could do one if we wanted to.
Fan casting Global All Stars season 2,
coming soon.
No, because like
aka Fierce Delicious
I'll be
versus the
no,
World.
I'll be honest. If Victoria did not do versus the world for Canada, she could have done US.
Hmm.
Bring
Cause
her back for Global All Stars. Why not?
oh, that too. So I'm not mad at it. Please, because like you know how much I love Victoria Scone.
I could have done that. Yeah.
Bring back Jujubee one more time.
One more time.
I wouldn't be mad at that though.
No, I really would not. I really wouldn't. Oh, bring back Shangela. Why not?
Yeah.
She's touring right now, so
I know. Her and Alyssa competing on the same season. Oh, scandalous. You know who else I just thought about could fit into this cast? Laganja.
Yeah, I was just about to say
I can
that.
definitely see that, but
They would have to give her medicine, and I don't know if they can legally do that.
Oh my.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not sure if it would be a conflict of interest if Shangela came back seeing that Rue already did an interview saying that she should have a crown.
That's very true.
So that's my
So
thing with that.
Shangela for Canada's Drag Race Pre-Original Canada versus the World Season 2.
Correct.
Correct.
Could you imagine if the winners of Canada versus the World were Raja O'Hara and Shangela?
Right from US.
Like,
Insane.
anyway, we've been here for too long. We didn't want this video to be this long, but oh well, it happens. Let us
fine,
know
though.
what you think. Yeah, let us know what you think of this cast.
Alleged
Who would you-
cast.
Who would you have put on this alleged cast? Who would you have not put on this alleged cast? Do you want to see Jujubee on this cast? Let us know. Do you want to see Soaking Up Meg Ganache compete for the fourth time? Let us know.
No.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Make sure to follow us because we do a lot of reaction and recap coverage. So make sure to check us out for that. And cheers.
Cheers.
Let loose.
I said that. Song of the year, honestly.
Song of the year.
If I can find a way to clip enough of it where I don't get a copyright strike, I might make that the outro.